Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing this evening? It is 6:30 p.m. on the dot, and it is very chilly in Indianapolis. I just made a cup of coffee in my Halloween 2 mug. This is vanilla with 4 pumps of the toasted marshmallow. This is my new favorite mixology of coffee. I purchased this vanilla flavored coffee and I was just like, what syrup sounds like it would be good in there? And so I put 4 pumps of the toasted marshmallow from that Torani syrup in there, and it is absolutely delicious. So I literally just made this in the Keurig. I don't know if you can see, but there's like the hotness, the heat is coming off of it. But it is cold. It is supposed to be down to 26 tonight, I think, in Indianapolis. Not sure that I'll be able to sit out here and watch a bunch of Halloween shows tonight. My neighbor next door was like putting up his hose, and I said, "Oh, you're putting up you're getting a lot done today," and he said, yeah, there's supposed to be like there's a freeze warning now. It's supposed to be, there's brownie. I just reviewed this gluten-free brownie. There's brownie all over my table. He said it's supposed to be down to 26 tonight, so I'm taking in the hose. So I came over and I was like, I guess I should probably take in the hose too. So the hose is up for the winter. Winter is officially here. So since winter is officially here, I thought I would show you guys. I usually wear my big UGG coat, but I wanted to look a little cute in this video. I will say this, I love this coat epoxy coat, but it's not super, super warm. Like I'm sitting out here right now and I'm like, my arms are kind of a little chilly and things like that. So it's also getting dark already. It is a beautiful, beautiful Halloween. It's Halloween, the eve of Halloween Eve, and it is beautiful out today. You can see that. You can see the tree is still changing. I don't know if it's like, hold on a second. Sometimes it like, the camera has to catch up with it. There it goes. The tree, and then, I don't know if you can see like in the distance over there, they have their like little ghosties blowing there. You can see their pumpkins. All the trees are blowing, and I've been out here making videos. I went over to my neighbor's house to show her. She collects these Halloween houses, and she has in her bookshelves this whole Halloween town. It's apparently from this thing called, it's not Studio. I just looked it up. Something 56. I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, they make all these like Christmas and Halloween decorations and stuff. So she collects the houses from there. So my Peter Does Stuff channel, I did a whole video showing over that. But anyway, so I had to bring out my heated vest. I will show you. I already have the battery in here. So because the batteries last about 3 or 4 hours, hold on a second. Let me show you how this all works. Since when I did a review of this, I didn't really understand it. The battery is like way over here. So this is the battery. And then it has, I have my Michael Myers t-shirt on today too. Woo! So spooky for Halloween. But it has this, this cord on the side, and then you just hook the battery into the cord like this. And then you zip it into the pocket over here on the side. Hold on. It's on the inside of the vest. You do that, and then it has, you zip it. I bought a new battery so I could sit out here for longer than 3 or 4 hours in the cold. Hold on, let me zip this vest up. This is what the vest looks like. You can see it's like kind of baggy on me. And I almost bought a sweatshirt or like a hoodie, but when I was looking at the stuff online, I thought maybe because if it had heaters that went like down the arms, I'm gonna see if I can find one. If it had heaters or that went down the arms, that would be perfect. Then I could sit out here and my whole upper body would be warm. My legs don't really get that cold. I have on my UGG boots. So I thought I'd put my vest on. So here is how you do it. So you hold it in and it'll turn red. Now what will happen is after about 5 or 10 minutes, it will go, there's like a light blue and like a white color on there. So I'll have to go back in and like put it back on red again. Do you know my neighbor? My neighbor's dog has had a day today. So my neighbor's dog was out. Sounds like he's in the front yard. Let's see where he's at. Oh, he's over here on the side. Oh, it's because my neighbors. Hey, do you know your dog was loose earlier, I think? Was that your dog?
No, it's a different one.
Is it a different one?
Yeah, they look the same though.
Yeah.
Everybody always thinks it's him.
He looks a little younger.
Yeah.
Because I was worried, and then they like came and like got it or something, and I was like, this happens quite a bit.
I've definitely seen that dog when I've been walking him before too.
Well, he's a cutie.
Thanks.
Have a nice walk.
Thank you.
So, that's what I was just getting ready to tell you. And my neighbor told me, he was like, yeah, there's another dog that looks exactly like it in the neighborhood. Well, it's her dog that looks exactly like it. And I don't know that I've ever seen her. Maybe once before walk? I don't know. But anyway. So, the neighbor dog has been out back, running around and stuff like that, and going after leaves and squirrels and stuff like that. Has been barking a lot. So I was out here filming a video. I can't remember what video I filmed. I was thinking it was my drama video I was filming. You can see the whole thing go down in real time on that video. And so, I can already feel the warmness. So this is the other thing about this vest. Okay, so the whole neck heats up, and then it goes over the shoulders, around the back. Not through the whole back, but just like this part, and then down the chest. So the thing is that, hey, how are you doing? I know it is cold. I got my heated vest on. But it doesn't go down the arms. But this whole part all through here is all heated. So, it's not bad. Also, Alex said to me last night, he's like, have you thought about getting a stand for your heater that I got you? And I was like, oh my God, that's so funny. Or the other night, was it last night or the night before? It doesn't matter. But anyway, I was just talking on a vlog about that. And my neighbor today, the one that like put it up here, I said to him like, oh yeah, like Alex was telling me that I should get like a stand for the heater because it's been too long. We looked to see if we could return it. We can't return it to Amazon. It's been too long at this point. So I said, do you think like a stand would work? Because he said something about like it's gonna be cold. All my neighbors were laughing at me because I was up all hours of the night last night watching shows, like literally past like 6 o'clock. It was like, I think I went to bed at like 6:30 last night. So they've all been laughing at me. They're like, are you going to be out in the freezing cold tonight? I was like, I don't know. And he was like, well, you could pull out your heater. And I was like, the heater I can't put up. Like, but Alex and I were thinking about that I could get a stand for it. And he was like, yeah, that would work. And I said, but I just can't put it up because he was the one that was going to put it up for me and then realized you can't. He goes, you just can't have it like in a corner or near the roof. He was like, because they could catch fire because the kind that Alex bought was not the kind that you're supposed to like hang from down, whatever. So, I gotta look online and see if I can get a stand for it. But anyway, it feels so toasty warm. I know it looks cold, but it's toasty warm. It's this vest. So, I was sitting out here, I was making my drama video. Well, my neighbor's dog started like going like crazy, like barking like crazy. And I was like, what is going on? So, I stopped the camera and I went down to the street. Well, then my neighbor across the street, she'd been like working in her garden off and on, and she came out and she's like, what's going on? Like, we were all really worried. And he was barking like ferociously like after I stopped the camera. I mean, it got like even worse. And so I saw my neighbor and he was like pulling like his dog like away. And there was another dog that was like walking and kind of like lunging at his dog. And this dog, like, sometimes, like, gets loose and just, like, walks through our neighborhood. But it's not a dog that's in our neighborhoods, and the dog lives in the outside neighborhood. So, my neighbor came and started walking his dog this other way. And then, while he was walking his dog stepped on something, and he started yelping. He was like, and so he had to take him inside and was going to take him to the vet, but apparently as soon as he got inside, I thought they had left for the vet, but as soon as he got inside, because then I just talked to him when he was like putting up the hose, I was like, how is he doing? He was like, he's fine now. He was like, he let me in, when we got inside, he let me look at his paw. There was nothing in his paw. He seems fine, because like when he tried to touch his paw out here, he started yelping again. And I said, so you didn't feel like you needed to take? He was like, no. He's like, he's perfectly fine inside now. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was the cold out here or what happened. So, but he's completely fine. The dog is fine. But anyway, earlier we were talking about this dog, because this dog is, like, it's this older dog. I mean, the dog is an older dog. And, I think just gets out of its yard and then, like, comes walking through. It walks real slow through our neighborhood. But my fear is that it's going to get hit by a car. Well, I saw that somebody came and got it from down the street. Like, they picked it up, right? Well, my neighbor was telling me, he was like, yeah, he's gotten out several times, and I know the people that live right outside of the back gate of our community. They have a dog that looks just like this, looks just like him. And I took the dog and put it in my car one time, and I took it down to them, but they said, no, this isn't our dog. There's like, we have 2 dogs in our neighborhood that look alike. Our dog is younger. And so that must have been her dog that they took it to. So he said he had to like go from door to door and find whose dog it was, and he finally did. This was like a year ago or something. But I've seen this dog loose a lot in our neighborhood. And like that would have freaked my mom back in the day. She was like terrified of any kind of dog. So that's been kind of the excitement in the neighborhood today. And then I was talking to my neighbor across the street, and I had kind of forgotten that her husband was like, you know, she collects these things. I wish I had my phone. My phone's inside. But he was like, you know, she collects these houses, these Halloween houses, and she makes like this Halloween town with it, like a Christmas town. And I was like, oh, I would love to see that. And he was like, you know, if your people like the garden, they would love to see that town. So I'd spoken to her about it a couple weeks ago, and she was like, oh yeah. And the last time I talked to her about it, she was like, but you'll have to come over after 7 and film it, because I had the timer set at 7 and I don't know like how to like start it or turn it off. So today when we were out there talking, I said, you know, Halloween's tomorrow, like I would love to do this video if you're still open to it. She's like, oh my God, yeah, come over tonight. And she's like, but you got to come over here soon, because I got to feed the cats, and the cats won't eat if you're in the house because they're scared of people. And so they have these huge cats. I mean, these cats are like this big. They're called something. I can't remember what they're called, but they're like huge. They've always had this kind of cat, and their cats are like, these cats are like old, like 17 years old and 18 or something like that. They've had them for a long time. They had a third one, and she said it passed away the first year that they lived here. But I don't ever, like, I mean, they don't have, their cats don't go outside, so I don't ever remember that cat. But anyway, so anyway, she was nice enough. She was like, I'm going to figure out the lights for you. And I said, okay. She was like, because I want everybody to see, like, what the lights look like and stuff. So, so I went over there. Because she was like, how much longer? Because I was finishing up this video. I said it would be about 20 minutes. And so I went over there. Their house is so cozy inside. She and I both love cozy mysteries, and her house looks like a cozy mystery inside. I love it. And so it smelled so good. She was like cooking dinner inside and stuff. And so she showed me her Halloween town. So if you want to see that, that's over on, it's something 56. I can't remember what it is. It's called, because I just looked it up and tagged it in my video. Department 56, that's what it's called, Department 56. And you can get them, like, I think, like, at, I shouldn't say this because I don't know if it's true, but, like, at Hallmark places. She said she got them at, like, decoration places, like little crafty kind of places. But I'm sure you can order them online, too. They're very cool. The houses are really, really cool. She's got all, like, the little trees with leaves and, like, people playing out in the yard and, like, witches flying through the air. She's got all kinds of stuff. It's really cool. So that was fun. Today, when I woke up, just to be honest with you, I was like just not super motivated. I just was like, ugh, I was feeling so sluggish. And part of it was because I stayed up really late watching these shows last night. And so I was like, well, maybe I'll just take today and tomorrow off and I won't film anything. Because tomorrow we're going to Caroline's house, and I think I have to take an Uber over there. And I think I got to call Caroline as soon as I get done with this vlog. I think it starts at 5, which means I'm going to have to leave here at 4:30. Which means I'm going to start getting ready at 3:30. So I'm probably not going to have a lot of time to film videos tomorrow. So I may not make any videos tomorrow. I may not make any vlog or anything like that. If I wake up, I may just watch some, Halloween's my favorite day of the year. I might just watch some Halloween movies and TV shows and cartoons and movies and whatever. And then just call it a day and get ready for Halloween and enjoy my day with Boo Radley. And because I'm going to meet Alex over there and take an Uber over there. Now, if she says it's 6... If she says it's at 6, I can't remember what time she said, but I think she said 5. If she says it's at 6, and I get up at like 11 or something, then I would film videos. But we'll just have to see. So this might be my last vlog of October. I don't know. But anyway, that's tomorrow. I'm very excited about it. But I'm also very excited about Christmas. And I have some things that I ordered on Amazon. They're not like exactly what I wanted, but they were in my price range. And I'll show that video on Wednesday on my Peter Does Stuff channel for Christmas. But I was looking up snow globes last night because I have quite a few snow globes around the house that like my aunt, because my aunt used to always give me snow globes. And so, I think that's why I included the snow globes in my book that I wrote. Because the grandma in the book collected snow globes. There was like this whole symbolic thing about this snow globe breaking, and then she tried to make a fake one. With like a glass jar, but everything just floated at the top. It was supposed to be symbolic of the family, of their family falling apart. But anyway, my aunt used to always give me snow globes that like played music on them and stuff, and I love them, right? I think they're so pretty. But I really don't just like snow globes sitting around all year long. I just like the seasonal ones. I think next year I might buy some Halloween ones. So I was looking on Amazon last night, and the other thing is I don't want to spend $200 on a snow globe. Like $20, $30 to have a couple of them, I would do, and maybe collect a couple each year, and put them around the house and stuff like that. I think they're fun. I think they're magical, you know? Like that, isn't the front of the movie poster for One Magic Christmas that's so depressing? It's about the dad that dies, and Mary Steenburgen can't hardly raise her kids and stuff like that because she doesn't make enough money. Isn't it all in a snow globe? Am I wrong about that? I feel like I feel like the poster is a snow globe. But anyway, is this going down already? Yeah, see, so once it like heats up, it turns to that, and then you can turn it to the next color, which is like that bright blue, or you can turn it all the way to red. And it looks orange on camera, but it's red. I don't know why it's showing up orange, but it's red. So I always turn it to, somebody's running down the street, like not jogging running, but like running, like somebody's running after them. That's rather spooky for Halloween, isn't it? So anyway, I'm thinking about maybe buying some snow globes for Christmas this year. Because I want to have some decorations, but decorations that are true to me. I was like looking at patio decorations, and it's all this stuff that like, okay, here's the thing. I would have like, we used to have the reindeer that like lit up. We ended up giving them to Sarah for her yard because we just didn't put them out that often. I would have that stuff if we lived in an area where it started snowing in the middle of November and it snowed all the way through January. Because a lot of that stuff doesn't look cute unless there's snow out. It doesn't look cute just to have that stuff on like, you know, a yard, a grass yard. I know some of you out there do, and I listen, I love to see it when I do it, but for me, to sit out here and watch shows and look at, you know, like Christmas trees lit up and stuff when looks like it's still like late summer, early fall out because there's no snow on the ground, I'm not doing all that. So snow globes for me, like next to the bed and stuff like that, like as I'm taking a nap or whatever, I think would be really cool. So I think I'm going to do that. But anyway, I actually have two coffees. I have this one, and then I ordered this cup for, oh, it shows prettier now, on Amazon. I don't know the brand of it. They have these in like pink, black, purple, lilac, I think, all different colors, blue. And I got this one that's just like the crystals in it because I think it's pretty. And I wanted like, what are these? It was like $34 on Amazon. I don't think that's bad. It's like really heavy duty. And I've been drinking this coffee for a couple hours now. And it is like, stays cold. Stays a lot colder than, you can see it's like 10 inside. Stays a lot colder than a Starbucks cup, I'll tell you that. And it comes with these different straws. It had like two different straws. This one is like the metallic, different color one, so I thought I'd use that. So yeah, when I woke up today, I was like, I don't even know if I'm going to film any videos. And then I was like, well, I had an idea for what I wanted to do for my drama video. The other thing was, I didn't physically not feel great. I just was really tired when I woke up today. I just was really, I didn't feel super motivated. Oh my God, the back of my neck is like so toasty warm from this. So I didn't feel super motivated. And then I was getting ready to film out here, and they were like mowing the lawns and doing the landscaping today and stuff. And so I was like, I'm gonna have to film in the bedroom. I didn't really feel like filming in the bedroom. So I drank some coffee, and I was like, you know, praying and all that kind of stuff. And all of a sudden they just kind of like stopped. So I was like, oh, well, I guess I can film outside. So they were blowing the leaves and stuff a little bit, but other than that, they were like, it wasn't that loud at all. So I actually ended up filming a whole drama video out here. It's like an hour and 3 minutes, you guys. And I had no idea it was that long. And I literally thought it was like 35 minutes, 40 minutes, something like that. So which that would even be a long video, you know? So I filmed that video, and then I went right across the street, because she was asking me when I would be done. So I went right across the street, because I didn't want to, like, get into their dinner time. She was cooking dinner. It smelled so good in their house. And so I did the Halloween village over there. And then I came back, and I started... Well, I was uploading the drama video, or I was rendering the drama video, so I started uploading it. And then when I came back from filming that, I filmed a review video, and then because Alex was on his way home, because I got started late today, I got started at like 3:30 or 4. And so Alex was on his way home. He was so sweet. He went and picked up my my prescriptions on my way home, because I needed both of my epilepsy medicines. And so he went to go pick those up on his way home, which was so sweet. And then I wanted to get all that done before he came home. So I got my review video done, which I did the world's best gluten-free brownie that Cafe Patachu sent me. So I thought I would review that. And I reviewed their granola as well. And also shared about this horrible plant-based chicken sandwich that I had that tasted like freezer burn. I guess I say everything tastes like freezer burn, but it did. So I had that. I talked about that, reviewed that as well. And then I filmed a Peterisms video on how to start your day over, because somebody asked me that in my comment sections of my other video that I did. So I got that done, and then as soon as I got done with that, Alex came home. Oh, he came home while I was filming something. I can't remember what I was filming. I think it was my review video. So when I got done with those two videos, I actually think I filmed my Peterisms video and then the review video. I don't remember. So anyway, Alex came home. He was talking to somebody on the phone. It was like a business call. So when he got done with that, I was like uploading my videos, and I talked to him for a second, and then I noticed it was starting to get dark outside. I know it doesn't look like that to you guys, but like it really is like getting dark outside. It's like darker than it looks on camera. It's so weird to me how like all of a sudden it just like the camera focuses. But do you see like how it's like dark like right here? I don't know if you can see over here if like... It doesn't look that dark, but it's dark out here. Like, it's going to be, like, within 20 minutes, it'll probably be, like, pitch black dark out here. So I was like, I got to start filming this vlog, because if I don't start filming this vlog now, like, it's not going to happen today, you know? Alex is upstairs resting and taking a nap with Boo Radley after he got done with his phone call. So I'm like, there's no way. Is this, like, turning off again? Sometimes I have to, like, turn it down. You guys see this? So sometimes what I do is I go down to the bottom one again, to the blue, and then to the red. That like reheats it a little bit. And then it lasts about 3 or 4 hours. I really believe in them. Especially with this coat, because this coat is, this part is like really light. Like I mean it doesn't look like it would be, but it's like basically less than a sweatshirt, honestly. I thought this coat would be like super, super warm, but it's not. So... yeah, so then I was like, I'm going to start, I shot it up to him. I was like, I'm going to start vlogging. And then tonight, we are going to probably watch The Real Housewives of New York. Did I tell you guys that, okay, so you know I had my crown situation, had to get a new crown. So when we were in San Diego, Alex and Fufu were like flossing with those floss stick things. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Those ones that are like that, and they have like a stick on it, and they were flossing. And Alex is so weird about his teeth, you know, like he takes such good care of his teeth. Well, he was flossing his tooth, and I mean, literally like what, 2 weeks after me, he took a crown out. Like, I mean, you should have seen his tooth. It was literally like this. So when he came back, he had to go get his crown fixed. Well, today he was getting fitted for his crown, but it wasn't fitting right, like the one that they had like sized him for and ordered. Scanned him for and ordered, and so we go to the same dentist. So he was like, they told me that because of that, like I can't eat anything because they had to numb my mouth. So he was like, I can't eat anything for 24 hours because of this crown, or not 24 hours, but like till tomorrow morning because of this crown or something like that. So I don't know what food I'm gonna get. I was kind of thinking about pizza tonight. Pizza kind of sounds good because we're gonna watch, I think, The Real Housewives of New York, the second part of the reunion. And then we're going to watch probably the 4 Hulu shows, the 4 American Horror Stories that are on for Hulu. That just came out on Hulu on the 26th, if they're still up and available. If not, then we'll probably watch that Five Nights at Freddy's. If we don't watch Five Nights at Freddy's tonight, we'll probably watch it tomorrow night when we get back from Caroline's. Because because he has to work tomorrow morning early. So he's not going to want to stay up all night long and watch TV, you know? Last night, I watched Love After Lockup. So I record these shows on our cable. I'm so frustrated with this, you guys. I was going to call the cable company today, and then, because I like Google searched it and all this kind of stuff, and a lot of people have the same complaints. But I never got around to it. So the last couple of weeks, like some of the shows that I've been recording, like The Big Brother, Amazing Race, Bachelor in Paradise, like it'll make it through like a third or a half of the show. Like I record them on a DVR. It'll make it like a third or halfway through the show, and then all of a sudden it'll just stop. And it's like the person will be talking, all of a sudden, and they keep on talking. You can hear them in the background, but it just stops. And like if you rewind it, it'll rewind and then it'll play up to that point and it'll just stop. It's happened on like numerous shows, right? Well, like Big Brother, they posted on Paramount after like midnight, so I just have to wait till after midnight to watch the show. That's not that big of a deal. And Amazing Race is on, Amazing Race and Survivor on, is it Peacock or Paramount? I can't remember, but one of those. So I can watch it on those like after 3 o'clock, I think, in the morning. So that's not that big of a deal. But it's just frustrating to me that I like record these shows. I was happened to Welcome to Plathville too, because I've had to watch that on something else. So what I've ended up starting to do, because I want to watch them at 10 o'clock at night. I don't want to wait until 3 o'clock in the morning, right? So what I've been doing is buying episodes of them. So I'm paying for cable, but I'm buying episodes of these shows to watch. It's like, why do we even have cable then, if it's not going to work? Which is so weird, because it'll play on the TV, but on my phone or my iPad or anywhere else, it won't play. It like stops. Like, I had to keep on hearing about Renika's boyfriend, Asante, from Love After Lockup, about who he passed away after the show was filmed, which was really sad. So anyway, as I say at the beginning of it, the untimely death of Asante, but he did not treat Renika right. But anyway, the part that it kept on freezing at was when he said he doesn't just have one other girlfriend, he has many girlfriends, and his dad taught him that. And so it would just like stop on that. I had to hear that part about 15 times because it kept on trying to like trigger the recording or something. I don't know why it does it. So I ended up buying that on Amazon or Apple TV or something. And then I went to go watch, I watched that last night. The only show I didn't watch this week, get caught up on, and I'm going to watch tonight, is 90 Day Fiancé. Well, I watched Big Brother last night, but I already know everything that's happening on Big Brother, so it's kind of like not even that fun to watch anymore. And then I watched The Garden, which is this new documentary series that's on Discovery. That was the one that it froze the most, and I was so over it because I really wanted to watch it. So it's a show, and it's called The Garden, Commune, or Cult. And it's like all these people that go to this communal living, like this farm. That started in Tennessee and now they're in Missouri, La Platte, Missouri. And they started a second farm. They want to have these farms all over the country. It's so interesting because it basically started from the idea of rainbow gatherings, which is so weird because all of my hippie friends that I was like, all my friends in high school became like total hippies. Like one of my girlfriends, she's a naturopathic physician in Washington, and she still lives in a commune. No, true story, she does. And so it's like so weird for me to watch this. I don't know that I necessarily at this point, after watching the first episode, which is really 2, I don't know that I think it's a cult. I think they don't treat people nicely, but I don't, my idea of a cult and what they're, and all these people are like, it's a cult, it's a cult. And I'm like, But there's this whole thing about they supposedly killed and skinned a cat, and they kind of explained it on the show that it was like this feral cat that like came onto their grounds and was like making a mess of stuff, and so they like killed it to get rid of it, which of course I'm not for as a vegetarian, obviously, right? But they made it like on TikTok and stuff like it was like the satanic killing. They're really trying to hype up the show because this one guy who I really like, this Tyler guy, he's the first Tyler that comes on the show, not the second Tyler. I don't know the second Tyler well enough yet. But the first Tyler that comes on the show, he's like 36. He's like a really good looking guy. He's like got long hair, and he was like in the military, and it's like he misses his wife. He's like a really nice guy. Niceness is attractive to me, like so much. Let me just tell you, okay? A nice, good looking guy. Like, can we get a few more of those on the planet? So anyway, he's like this really nice guy, but he's constantly like, I feel like they're hiding something. Like, there's secrets going on here. There's like, is this a cult? Is this not a cult? And so it makes it stopped. I just realized it's starting to get like really dark here. I might turn on the inside light and film from over there if it gets like too dark. But the hype of it, of whether or not it's a cult or a commune, is like what makes you want to keep on watching it. But like, you got all these people that are living like on this communal living, and they like really, none of them can get along. But that's not a cult. That just, they're like acting like they have to get away from society, but then they don't act like they really want to get away from society. They act like a bunch of mean girls is what they do. Like this one chick, they don't like her because they think she's real phony. Well, she is totally phony, right? She acts like she's all spiritual witchy poo kind of stuff, and she's wanting to sage the whole place, and they're like, I can't live with you anymore, you're driving a wedge between all of us. And she's like, is there any way that we can just like work on this and talk about this and have some like crisis management, or like work through this and talk? No, we can't talk through it. And I'm like, okay. And then they're like, oh my god, this is a cult. And I'm like, it's not a cult, it's just a bunch of people that are full of ego, and they're all saying that she's got ego, and she's saying that they got ego. They all got fucking ego, right? So anyway, but it's so funny that the whole thing came out of like rainbow gatherings and the rainbow gatherings. Because this guy, Ralph or Robert, or I can't remember what his name is, Paul, Parker, Peter, I don't know, Peter, Paul, and Mary. He's like the one that started it, and he was like raised in like rainbow gatherings and stuff like that. He's kind of sketch too. They, of course, all swim naked together and do all kinds of stuff together. They're all, like, hooking up with each other and stuff like that. But they haven't really shown a bunch of that, but you know that that's what's going to happen. Because the next week's episode is that it's, like, they're going to have, like, a sexy party. So I only got to see, like, half of the show. I made it to almost halfway through the first episode. So I was like, I'm so tired of this happening. Oh, I bought it on Apple TV. Because I was like, so it said you can either buy one episode or you can buy the pass, the season pass. I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to buy the season pass. Because the season pass was $9.99. And then I know I can see it whenever I want to. As soon as a new episode comes out, I can see it. And I was like, then I don't have to be playing these reindeer games with my cable company, which I might be getting rid of anyway because I'm so tired of it. And I was like, and then I can just watch the show whenever I want. This is what my cousin Caroline does anyway. My cousin Caroline has, I can't remember what service she has, streaming services, she loves them. But like if they don't have some show, she just buys like the season pass on Apple and she just watches the whole show that way. And I'm like, okay, $9.99 for a show. Like, this is what kills me, right? Is I will blow almost $10 on a coffee at Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks. But God forbid I pay $9.99 for a season that's going to last, like, 10 episodes. It's going to make me really happy. This is getting so dark. You guys, I'm going to have to go inside and turn the camera around and put this light on. So I will be right back. Okay, we moved seats. Or I moved seats. I was inside a little bit longer than I thought I would be. I have to tell you, I changed these chairs last night, which was a huge, huge difficult issue in my life because I knocked over this mum, and then the hose, which is now in the garage, started going off. Like it was like already like turned off and stuff like that. I gotta turn the water off because there's this thing in the water that I have to turn off. But anyway, I'll do that after I get done vlogging. But I like sat down this chair and I like sat down in it really heavy. And so now, I don't know if you can hear this, but it doesn't glide as easily as it did before. And so I had to change chairs because like, I don't know if you can see, here I'll show you, but this one like glides really easy and really smoothly. So I was like, well, I want a chair that glides really smoothly. So I'm gonna change the chair. So anyway, I went inside and I started, like uploading all of my videos on the channel so that by the time I get done vlogging, it'll be time to put up all my videos. And then, so what was I talking about? Was I talking about the garden, that show The Garden? It's pretty interesting. Go watch it. It's on Discovery. You can also buy the season pass for $10 or episodes. And then I was talking about Alex's crown, so he can't eat. So I'm going to figure out something to get tonight. I'm kind of thinking pizza sounds good. Might either get pizza or I'll probably end up just getting piata again tonight. Should I light a candle? I have 4 candles out here right now, look. I have this one, which is this Jeremy Vanderveer candle that he sent me. And it's such a nice candle. It lasts forever. Simple luxury. And it smells like vanilla. I don't know what the scent is. It doesn't say on here. But this one, oh, this is gone. It's completely gone, so I can put that away. And then I have this one from the Poorhouse Company, which is where my candles are from. And this is a blueberry pumpkin patch. I found these in a box that I have in the garage last night, like all these candles. I found all these candles that I bought at like Target like 2 years ago. And then I found this candle in there as well as like all these fall candles. So let me tell you, that apple cider candle that I had was in the haul that I did from Trader Joe's. For those of you that watch my Peter Does Stuff channel, I did this haul on there. The poor dog has been going crazy all day long. I did this haul over there of like room sprays and like counter sprays and candles and all kinds of, and soaps. Do you guys remember that if you watch that? When I got done with that video, I like put all that stuff back in the bag. I literally have no clue where I put that. I have no idea where I put that bag. I've looked through the entire garage. I've looked through the cabinets in the kitchen. I looked through the cabinets in the bathroom. I looked in our living room. I looked in the basement. Like, I have a feeling I threw that entire bag out. And it was like $40 or $50 worth of stuff. I'm going to be so upset if I can't find that bag. And it's all like fall scents. So it's be good for October and November because it's like apple scents and things like that. Chai scents. I'll probably find it in, you know, like March or April or something like that. I have no idea where I put that bag. I'm like, where did I put this bag of stuff? So anyway, while I was looking for it, I found these candles. So this is the Blueberry Pumpkin Patch candle. It smells so good. I started burning it last night. Let's light this one up. My new little lighter that I got at the gas station that I love so much. And then since I couldn't find that one, because I know that I bought others. I don't think I bought another mulled apple cider one. But I do know that I bought other scents that were in those tin cans. And that tin can from that Trader Joe's, I looked at what the name of it was on there. I think maybe I said it on the vlog last night. But anyway, these are not Trader Joe's. Fresh Time is where I got that stuff. But these I got at Trader Joe's and they're fantastic. And this is the vanilla pumpkin. See, I'm trying to use all these now because when the Christmas season comes, I am all ready. Put my coffee cup over here, which this coffee is probably cold now. Oh no, it feels a little warm still. No, it's pretty cold. It's not cold, but it's warm. And then, or lukewarm. And then this wood wick candle, which I love how these sound when they burn. This little light of mine, isn't that so pretty? So see, I light all these, and I have them sitting out here at night. I think they're so pretty. They do these little bonfire things that you can buy. So, I'm thinking about maybe getting one of those. You know what, actually, while I'm sitting here, let me text Caroline. I'm going to ask her what time she said for tomorrow night. And if she needs me to bring anything. Because then I can give you guys a good idea if I'm going to vlog or not tomorrow. Because I always like to do videos on the last day of the month, kind of going into the first day of the month, because then it motivates me to start on the first again. But it is my favorite day of the year. And if she says 5 o'clock, there's no way that I'm going to be able to get a bunch of stuff done, let alone like a long vlog. And get all that stuff done in time to get ready to get an Uber to her house. She hasn't read it yet. I actually wanted to read. So tonight we're going to watch these shows. When I went inside, he was upstairs in the bedroom. I said, what are you doing? He goes, playing a game. He sounded so tired. I was like, okay, this is going to be an early night. There won't be a lot of shows or movies for us tonight, so I'm going to be watching my own thing. I still got this coffee that I made earlier. This cup that I got on Amazon, like, can I just tell you, like, I've had ice in here now for like 4 hours, and look. I don't want to spill this coffee, but can you see there's like still iced cups in there and stuff? I mean, Starbucks cups never do this. So, You can just put bling cups on Amazon and this will come up. I can't remember what the brand name is. If I can find it out, I'll let you guys know. But it's like $34. I think that's fantastic, don't you? It's really solid, too. Okay, so tomorrow my plan is like either to make videos or just relax and enjoy my day, which I'll probably do. Which, by the way, I just want to say, I'm going to read some comments here and address them in just a second, but you guys have been like so supportive of me, like taking time off when I need to and stuff like that, and I just want you to know I really appreciate it, but like at the same time, it's like, I think to myself, God, people are so nice. Like, I want to make a vlog for them because I know that they enjoy it, which it's just so silly that I just like, I mean, I was talking last night about like, being, you know, like on the front porch versus like driving and stuff, and so many people were like, I wasn't really sure when I thought about the front porch vlogs at first or how long they would last, but like I'm really enjoying them, and I enjoy them so much more now than the car vlogs, which really means a lot to me because I addressed the car vlog situation a couple of vlogs ago, you know. So I really appreciate that she's not responding to me, but I wanted to read this comment that I got on the vlog, and then I'm going to address a couple other comments. So, Mandy said, Peter, you've been vlogging for so long. Can you talk about the turning point when you really noticed that you started getting a lot of followers and views? I live for your vlogs. I love how there is zero aesthetic and no filler music with zoomed in shots of steam from coffee. You just get to the point and act like we are friends hanging out. I'm really interested in the journey you've had, and at what point did you start to feel the deep connection with your audience? Okay, I think it's actually a really interesting question. So kind of like, let me go back in time if you haven't watched my vlog for a long time and kind of give you guys a history lesson and stuff like that. And I think I started this in like New Year's Eve of 2016 going into 2017. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, that going New Year's Eve going into 2017. And one of the reasons why was, this is kind of a joke between all my YouTube friends, but I had a glitch on my channel, and the glitch was that people were being unsubscribed. This was on my drama channel, that people were being unsubscribed to my channel in mass amounts. And I would talk about it in videos, and I would say, I don't know what to do, like just resubscribe, things like that, because a lot of people were reaching out to me and they were saying, like, I'm unknowingly being unsubscribed to your channel. YouTube's doing this, I'm not doing this. But it was a lot. Like, I was losing a lot of subscribers. And so I was addressing it, and I called it the glitch, of which all of my YouTube friends still to this day let me have it, and they joke about the glitch, right? Well, what's so funny about the glitch is that, maybe this is what I should call this vlog tonight, the glitch. Don't bitch about the glitch. But anyway, no, true story, you shouldn't probably. But what's so funny is that like now every single YouTuber that I know is like, I don't know why, but people are like getting unsubscribed to my channel, and like I don't think this is really fair, and people are getting unsubscribed to my channel. But girl, I've been dealing with it for years on all my channels. Okay, cry me a river. Okay, I try not to cuss on this channel as much as I do on my drama channel, but cry me a fucking river there. I'm gonna cuss just this once. Because it's like when I said it, it was like this big joke. Like everybody's like, no, YouTube isn't unsubscribing to people you unknowingly. Now it's like a known fact that YouTube does this to channels, right? And subscribes people to channels. Like people will say to me like, I never subscribed to James Charles, but I'm subscribed to him. Like how does that even happen, right? Like trust me, it's funky behind the scenes. So what's so funny is that now all these people are like, I don't know why I'm losing all these subscribers, and people are telling me that they're not unsubscribing to me. Oh, it's the glitch. The glitch got you, girl. But when I was complaining about it, so what I just learned was, when I was complaining about it, it wasn't a real thing, but now it's a real thing, right? All them big YouTubers are talking about, oh, it's a glitch, it's a glitch. When I talked about it, it was like, so I just learned to shut my mouth. I stopped talking about the glitch. I did, okay? Because if you complain about the glitch enough, you get made fun of, trust, okay? And I was getting made fun of left and right. But I didn't know what else to do about it, so I was telling people about it in my videos. I haven't talked about the glitch for years. I still lose subscribers on my channel. Somebody just tweeted me the other day, and they're like, Peter, I don't know what happened. They're like, I followed you for years, and all of a sudden I looked at I wonder why your videos weren't showing up, and I realized YouTube had unsubscribed me from my channel. It's the glitch. It was. The glitch got you, girl. The glitch got you, okay? It did, but listen, you can't be got by the glitch, okay? And don't bitch about the glitch, because it won't do you any good. So anyway, So that was at the end of 2016 going into 2017. And I just was like, I want to start something completely different. Like, if this drama channel, because I was like, to be honest with you, I thought this channel's just going to fall apart. Like, I'm going to keep on losing subscriber after subscriber. Nobody's going to be notified. Nobody was being notified in my videos and stuff like that. So I had started watching YouTube by watching a lot of vloggers, daily vloggers, like Shep689, which was RJ and Will, or Will and RJ, that now are not together anymore, and they stopped filming on their channel. And there were a lot of other YouTubers, a lot of gay YouTubers that I watched back in the day. And, you know, people like Glozell Green and things like that, like the OG YouTubers back, Miles J. There were a lot of people back in the day that I used to watch, and they did a lot of vlogging, and I loved it, right? Like, just this, I love like captured moments of pictures and things like that, and just like reality. Like, I love that, right? Like, just these real moments is what I love so much. And so I was like, okay, well, I could do that. And so the very first vlog that I ever did was us. It started here and was us like getting ready to go to this New Year's party downtown, and Alex was taking his whole family. His cousin Nina was in town. His cousin Maya was working the event. She was like a dancer at it. Not like that kind of dancer. She was like a dancer because it was like they had like DJs and stuff. And his grandma was going. His mom was going. I can't remember, his aunt and uncle were going, and so, like, that's Maya's mom, and so we were all going, so we were all here, and so I was, like, asking everybody about the new year and what they thought and all this kind of stuff. I really, honestly, when I started it, and I even said this a lot at the beginning, like, I didn't know if I would make it past 30 days. Like, I did not make any huge commitment to that channel, because I was like, I don't know that I can keep up doing a daily video over here and a daily video on my drama channel. Little did I know that 7 years later, I would be, this is my 7th year of vlogging. Little did I know that 7 years later, I'd be filming 4 to 5 videos on 7 different channels every single day. Like, I had no clue, right? Take a day off here and there, but rarely. And so I started that channel just to kind of do something, and I just was like, F it. Like, if my channel is everybody's being unsubscribed to my channel anyway, nobody's getting notifications, nobody's watching the videos, my views were like cut in half. I just was like, if this channel's gonna die, then I'm gonna do a channel that I'm gonna really, really love, right? Because I was making videos for people to watch. I've always said that from the very beginning. YouTubers that are like, I don't make videos for the views. Bullshit, okay? I don't like a bunch of fakety-fake bullshit that people do for views, but everybody wants views in their videos because that means people are watching your videos. Who are you making videos for, you know? Some of the videos that I make, like a Boo Radley and when Tucker and Pee-Pee were still alive and stuff like that, are for me so I can go back and look at it. But I know people enjoy that too, right? But people want to get views on their videos because they want people to watch their videos, right? Okay, so that's why I started the vlog channel, because I was like, if this drama channel is going to die, then I'm going to do something that I really want to do. And I really thought it would be a daily vlogging channel, like where I showed going around and what my life was like, and that I would cut a piece here, cut a piece there, and put it together. I never imagined at that time that it would, and I don't even really know kind of like how it started, of me just sitting in a car talking. But like the very first videos, if you look, they're like 12 to 15 minutes long. They're not these long videos. Like, that was a fruition of like driving around and just talking into a camera. So that's kind of what happened over time. I've never on any of my channels been a big editor. I mean, I don't know like what my aesthetic would be except for just me talking to a camera. I mean, I think that's my aesthetic on all of my channels. Like, I don't think none of my, like if I have an aesthetic, it's that I do not edit on any of my channels. I cut off the beginning and the end and that's it, right? I might insert a picture here and there, but like, I've always just been attracted to watching YouTubers that tell a good story. Not storytelling, fake storytelling, but like tell stories of their life, or just like share stuff. Like, I was talking the other day about like Johnny Boy XO years ago. She said to me, you know, like, I think she goes by a different name today, but that real knows real, you know? And I was like, that's so true. And I always was attracted to people that were very real on YouTube. And so that's what I wanted to be. And I think that's kind of just like what happened with the vlog. When I started the vlog, it didn't take a long time to grow as far as subscribers. I would say within like the first year to a year and a half, I was getting 2,000 to 4,000 views a video. And the thing is, it's really never grown from there, you know? So, like, you ask in here, like, when did I start noticing? What was the question that you asked? When did you really notice that you started getting a lot of followers and views? Well, I mean, it's like, let's just be for real. I've had the vlog for 7 years. I think I just hit, hold on a second, I just looked. I'm at like something in 3 or something in 2 today. I mean, it goes up and down. Like, I lose 10, I gain 5, I lose 20, I gain 30, you know. I'm right now, I just hit 43,019. So it's taken me 7 years to get to 43,000 subscribers. I don't really care, you know. I don't ever think this channel is going to hit 100,000 subscribers that I'm ever going to get. I think there's a very niche audience for this that likes to just hear some random dude talking and telling stories of his life. I really do. I don't think it's like, this has never been a channel that I thought people were going to come along randomly. I mean, I would be very surprised. If I had to guess, it might be 20 or 30 people out there that watch my vlog consistently, that they saw this on the recommended, why, I will never know, that just watched one of my vlogs and was like, oh, I kind of like this guy. My guess is that most people found me from other channels. I think a lot of the people that found my vlog found me from my BookTube channel originally. A lot of people found me from my drama channel, because I used to talk about it a lot over there. I'd be like, and I have a vlog channel. It's kind of like a podcast, they say. People say it's kind of like a podcast, so people would go check it out, and then they'd be like, oh, I like this. This is, like, soothing to, like, have in the background and whatever, you know? I think people see me so hyped up on my drama channel, which I do get hyped up, and I have passionate feelings about things, but a lot of the fan flipping stuff is, you know, for the entertainment aspect of it, which I enjoy that too. I've always been kind of like a natural performer, you know, and always put on a show. But over here, it's like, this is just me talking, and I think that people like that. I think 10 years ago on YouTube, there was a lot of this. There was a lot of people just looking into a camera and talking about their life. Today, it's a lot of smoke and mirrors, jump cuts, huge, big deal thumbnails. I've never tried to be that. I've never acted like I was that over here. I've just talked into a camera for a half an hour to, I mean, an hour and a half to one day, 3 hours. I might do another 3-hour vlog one of these days. And, you know, that was just what I did over here, and told stories of my life, and I really just talked about what I wanted to talk about, you know? It's so funny because a couple years ago, people, like some of the haters, accused me of scripting these vlogs. I'm like, I literally talk about 900 things, 9 million things within one vlog. How is that possible that I script that, you know? They're like, oh, all of his vlogs are scripted. I'm like, now I do sometimes go into my vlogs think about like, oh, I want to talk about like what TV shows I watched today, or that tomorrow's Halloween, or I want to address this comment or whatever. But I never go into it thinking like, I want to talk about this and this and this. First of all, I am so random in my thoughts and like tangential all over the place. Like we used to say in high school, I'm so tangential that there's no way that I could script these vlogs if I wanted to, you know? I just talk about what I want to. I think what I realized early on was how cathartic this was for me. In a world where I didn't have lots of people, and, you know, other than the small group of friends that I had and whatever, to be able to get on video and share stories of my life or what was going on with my day and things like that, you know? I think I found that I wasn't so all alone, and then when I saw that people were watching it and commenting on it, and people would say, I mean, people comment about the most random stuff, like, oh, I love that you're talking about this show, or I said something about watching the Roseannes, and somebody said, like, I know she's problematic, because she is, Roseanne Barr, but they said, like, I love those shows, and I grew up on them too, and it makes me so happy that, like, you're watching them for Halloween and things like that. Or people will say, like, oh my god, that Halloween mug that you got, I got that at Spirit Halloween 3 years ago. It's like the little stuff that people comment on that makes me so happy, you know? I've talked about serious belief systems that I have over here, my spiritual beliefs and my recovery and my mom's passing, my relationship with my dad and growing up and going to the boat with him, and, you know, on and on, my stepmom and Caroline and my family and her parents passing away, and my marriage, and I've talked, you know, the dogs and everything. I've talked about all of it over here, and it's just been so amazing for me, and I'm not going anywhere. I love it. I mean, I really, really love it. I think that's why I have been doing longer videos on my drama channel. Like, I kind of worry sometimes. I'm like, okay, so I do like an hour-long video on my drama channel, and then I do a half an hour on my vlog. It's like it's kind of switched a little bit, and I'm like, I hope people don't see that and think, well, Peter doesn't care about the vlog anymore. It has nothing to do with it. The reality is that by the end of my day, when I'm vlogging, like right now, It is 7:43. Like, I've like been winding down my day for like the last 2 hours, like putting up these videos and stuff, you know? So by the time that I get to the end of my day, I'm kind of like so tired that like I really don't like want to talk for like an hour or two. Like I want to, but I almost kind of don't have the energy, you know? Like I'm like kind of fading and stuff like that. Like probably on a typical day, I would have just ended this vlog and not turned it around and turned the light on. See, like I have to have the light on inside the house so that it comes out, and then I turn the carriage light on, and then that way you guys can see me out here. It's all like naturally lit from the inside out. But I don't know that on this channel even specifically. I never, to be honest with you, I mean, don't get me wrong, like I said, like, getting more subscribers and getting more viewers, like, that's exciting, right? Because it's like, oh my god, more people are watching my videos, like, I like that, you know? I think anybody would be a bullshit artist if they said that they didn't like that. Oh, I don't make videos for the views. Well, who are you making videos for, then? Just to put a video out there and hope that nobody cares about it? And then you guys are the same people that are like, I'm not going to continue with my YouTube channel because people don't care about watching my videos. I've said this for a long time. You know, if 5 people were watching my vlog, I would probably keep it up. In fact, I have to tell you, some of the most inspiring people to me that I watch on YouTube are the people that are literally getting like 5 and 10 views. Or they'll do a live stream and they'll have like 20 people in there. Like, I love those girls, Buddy and Kay at Bay Nation, which used to be Bitchin' and Eating. They'll do like 4-hour live streams and there's literally 20 people in there. And they are so interactive with their people and they love it. They do it because they love it. They don't do it for the views. They don't do it for that kind of stuff, right? Like, that is inspiring to me to see somebody do something, whether it's gardening, sewing, crocheting, you know, reading, doing YouTube videos, cooking, whatever it is, okay? Because you're so passionate about it, like, that is inspiring to me. Because I feel like there's so many people on YouTube, like, I love that this is my career. Trust me, I do, right? I get to call my own shots, I get to be creative, I get to do what I want to do with it, all that kind of stuff. But I feel like there's so many people that are so money and business driven that they really see it as like a brand or a business. I think that's such phony bullshit. It's like, I don't know if that's what the question that you're asking me, I don't think it is, but like, when did I start seeing this as a brand? I don't feel like Peter Monn has a brand, you know? I wish I had a clothing brand, but no. Like, I've never thought that on YouTube. So when did I start noticing that I got a lot of, like, views over here and stuff? I mean, if you've watched this vlog for a while, like, you know that, like, my hand to God, this is truth-telling. I've really kind of gotten the same amount of views on my videos for probably the last 4 years, 3 to 4 years, maybe longer than that. I mean, it's literally usually between, like, 3,000 and 4,000 views. 2,000 to 4,000 views per video, you know? That I get. It's really like, I feel like I lose 20 people. People probably are like, oh, I watched Peter for long enough, I'm not really that interested, or I don't watch YouTube anymore, and then I like gain 20 subscribers. It kind of ebbs and flows. I think I'll probably be between 40, 50, 45, 60,000 subscribers for the next 10 years that I vlog. And I'm totally fine with that. I'd be totally fine if I had 10,000 subscribers or 5,000 subscribers. I just want people to watch my vlog, you know, and I love that people find it so relaxing. I mean, somebody commented and said, oh, my boyfriend and I or my husband and I are going to sleep watching your vlog. It's so relaxed. Like, I love that. You know, it's like me and my husband laying in bed at night and he's watching somebody's TikToks and he's got it on and I'm kind of like watching it, like laughing as he's watching it, or, you know, he's watching an episode of Friends or Will and Grace or something on his phone and I'm just kind of, I mean, it's the same thing, right? Like, I love that. It's and I love it's relaxing for me to do that, and I love that it's relaxing for other people to watch my vlog, and that there's couples that do this together. I think it's so cool. I think, like, on my drama channel, I'm very cognizant of or aware of, like, certain videos don't do well, and I'm like, okay, people don't really want to hear about this stuff. Like, people beg me all the time to do magazine videos, and I do them, and they get like 6,000 views, and I'm like, nobody wants to see the magazine videos. Like, people beg for them, but if I do them, I mean, maybe I'll do those on the Peter Does Stuff channel and stuff, and people that want to watch them can come over there and watch them, because on the drama channel, people want me to talk about drama on the drama channel, and I get it, right? Like, it's a drama channel. People don't want to see the magazine videos and stuff like, they just don't, you know, and those are videos that I love doing. Like I said a while ago, like, if I do the magazine videos, I think what I'll do is do like a drama video and then a magazine video and post 2 videos over there in a day or something like that. I really am not so concerned with the views as like what they bring me as I am concerned with the views as to what they're telling me, like, of what people are interested in, what they're not, you know? And even that today, like I would say like years ago, people would ask me, like, please cover this, or please cover that, or please cover this. Today, like, I don't do that a lot. Like, today I covered this Rosanna Pansino thing because so many people had asked me about it. I was like, okay, well, I'll make the video. Like, I had nothing really else to talk about today, so I was like, I'll talk about this video. And so, with this Rosanna Pansino, I don't even know anything about her, and Mr. Beast thing, and I just kind of read it and whatever. So I was like, okay, well, I'll make this video. But, like, people a lot ask me, well, talk about this. Trisha Paytas talked about this on her podcast. Trisha Paytas did this. I'm like, listen, I am not stupid. The majority of my haters and stalkers come from the world of Trisha Paytas, okay? They're all Trisha Paytas super fans. So, I am making a Trisha Paytas video unless I think it's something I really feel like it's important to talk about. The days of me, I mean, I'll say this, and then tomorrow I'll turn around and do some random Trisha Paytas video. But the days of me, I also don't watch her that closely anymore, so I don't really know what's going on. I don't watch her podcast unless somebody tells me if there's something I need to hear in there. But, you know, it's not worth it to me to have an opinion about something that she, like, one thing she says for all the hate that I get. It's just, it's not worth it to me, you know? So, those are the kind of things that I'm, like, aware of for the views and stuff like that. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I would love if tomorrow I was sitting at 1 million subscribers on all my channels, you know? But I think, in all honesty, like, the drama, the majority of the views for the drama come, I think it's split. I think either people come from my personality and they think it's funny, or they like my deep conversations that I have about really serious topics. I think people enjoy both of those. So it's like 50% are people that, like, either like my personality and the entertainment value, or they like to hear my conversation about really deep topics. Or the other half are there just because of the names and the titles. And I'm fully aware of that, right? So, for me, I think more about, like, my Peter Does Stuff channel, or, like, this channel of, like, who's watching, and, like, what are you guys wanting to hear over here? Like, does that make sense? Because I think, like, that unless I'm just sitting out here late at night talking about a serious topic, like, that's a very real version of me on my drama channel. But, like, the flipping of the fan and stuff like that is an exaggerated version. So you all know, like, this, me sitting here and just talking, is a very low-key version of who I am, of Peter Monn, speaking of myself in third person, right? So, like, I don't know that I've ever really, like, had a moment on this channel where I thought, oh, shoot, like, it stopped. Where, oh, the battery's about to die. Where I thought to myself, it just started flashing red. Where I thought to myself, like, oh, damn, like, this channel is, like, taking off. Because there's never been that moment on here. Like, what I do notice is that, where I do a video where it's called an update, which is usually, like, not really a huge update, people seem to like those videos. People like the longer videos, and people like the vacation vlogs. Those are the things that I have noticed over here. But, like, I think the majority of people, which is probably 2,500 to 3,000 people, probably watch most of the vlogs that I post on a regular basis, and they don't really care what I talk about. It's like relaxing to them and whatever. That I love. Like, that I am so grateful and appreciative for. That people just want to hear me, like, talk about random stuff. I love that, you know? And in all honesty, I wish I could find vloggers that talk just randomly about stuff like I talk about my life, because I would love to watch those people. So if you guys know those people, please put them in the comment section below. I'll watch them and shout them out over here, you know? So yeah, I love this channel so much, and it means so much to me. But the battery is dying, so I'm going to get off here. I think I'd, like, maybe talked over an hour. Now, I probably won't make a vlog tomorrow if I get up late. Caroline, has she texted me back yet? Oh, wait, she did text me back. She said anytime after 5. So yeah, I probably will not make a vlog over here because I'm going to have to, like, be calling an Uber at, like, 4:15 or something. So, that being said, I will miss you guys. And, unless, like I said, unless I get up really early. But I'll put something out in the community tab on my vlog, as well as the Vloggerinos group. But if I don't see you guys tomorrow, have a happy Halloween. I'm going to do a real short outro because the battery's dying. I love you guys so much. And if I don't see you tomorrow, I will definitely see you on 1st. And on the 1st of November, you know what happens. Christmas starts. So can't wait till then. I love you guys so much. Have a safe Halloween. I love you so much, and I will see you then. Bye. Love you.